This is the story of Margaret Chen, a 34-year-old nurse from Tampa, Florida, who found herself in the most impossible situation imaginable. Her own husband had locked her inside their garage freezer, thinking she would never escape. But Margaret wasn't just fighting for her life, she was fighting against time, against the cold, and against the man who was supposed to love her most. How did she survive the impossible? How does someone endure 5 days in sub-zero temperatures with nothing but willpower and the clothes on her back? And what shocking discovery would turn this entire case upside down? Tonight, we uncover a story of betrayal so deep and survival so extraordinary that it will leave you questioning everything you think you know about the human spirit. Why would David Chen, a respected insurance agent with no criminal record, suddenly decide to lock his wife of 8 years inside a freezer? What did Margaret do during those 5 agonizing days that kept her alive when medical experts say she should have died within hours? And what shocking twist in the investigation revealed a truth that nobody saw coming? Not the police, not the prosecutors, and definitely not David himself? These questions haunted Tampa Bay for months. They divided families, sparked heated debates on social media, and forced an entire community to confront uncomfortable truths about the people they thought they knew. But before we explore those answers, before we examine the evidence that changed everything, we need to understand who Margaret and David Chen really were. Chen seemed to have it all figured out. At 34, she was working as a pediatric nurse at Tampa General Hospital, known for her gentle bedside manner and her ability to calm even the most frightened children. Her colleagues described her as the kind of person who would stay late to read bedtime stories to patients, who remembered every child's name, and who somehow always knew exactly what to say to worried parents. She had dreams of opening her own pediatric practice someday, maybe starting a family, maybe traveling to places she'd only seen in magazines. Margaret met David at a coffee shop near the hospital in 2014. He was there reviewing insurance claims. She was grabbing her usual vanilla latte before her night shift. David was charming in that quiet, dependable way. He wasn't flashy or overly romantic, but he was steady. He remembered her coffee order after their second date. He brought her soup when she caught the flu. He talked about wanting a simple life, a nice house, maybe a dog, weekend barbecues with friends. To Margaret, who had grown up in a chaotic household with divorced parents, David's stability felt like a gift. They married in 2016 in a small ceremony at Bayshore Boulevard. Margaret's best friend Sarah